Budget bangers for fall. Let's get into this. So I got this little mini bottle of Xerjoff Naxos, and it's an olfactory tribute to the island of Sicily. I didn't know that until I was doing a little research here. So you get some lemon, citrus, lavender, and incense immediately, followed by some jasmine, some honey, some cinnamon, and cashmere. Deep in the dry down, you get the vanilla, tonka, and then the tobacco really starts to show up even more. And I got a budget version for you here, this Alexandria 1981X. Really nice, really about 85% close, really a versatile fall fragrance here, really transitions well. This Alexandria also transitions pretty good. Xerjoff's always transition really well. That's what I've noticed about the Xerjoffs. But Alexandria did a good job of capturing that, so you don't miss out on that part of the fragrance, because a lot of clones will just be like linear, but they did a really good job here. So I'm back and forth on Naxos. Like I liked it a lot at the beginning, then I didn't like it. I'm back in on Naxos, man. Really like this in the fall. Just a really versatile fall banger fragrance. Works good dressed up, dressed down. I just love the way I feel when I wear this, and you're not going wrong either way. It's not super expensive, but this Alexandria gets into it really cheap. Sample this Amouage Lustre, and I really like it. Immediately you get some amber and cardamom with some spices and some creamy woods. Then there's a powdery orris that kind of comes in the mids, and then vanilla kind of joins the party late. It's just a real light vanilla, really well done. Pretty nice, versatile fall fragrance. The original wasn't like groundbreaking or anything. You know, Amouage's been getting criticized for these newer releases that aren't, pushing the boundaries of perfumery like some of the earlier releases. But it's just really nice. It's a nice fragrance, easy to wear, not challenging at all. They're going more in that direction, I guess, but it's still not a bad direction. They're still doing really good things here. Well, if you want it on the cheap, Mirror Image has a version of it, and it's just his house stock now. He doesn't have a name for it, and it's over 90% close. I mean, it's hard to tell these two apart. So if you want a really spot-on version of it, Mirror Image has you here. And the original is a really nice fragrance too. I like this release. All right, I love Zoologist, and I really love Zoologist Bee. In fact, it was the Art and Olfactory Awards 2020 finalist. Love this fragrance. So it has this very realistic and prominent honey accord. That's what you're going to get most of this fragrance life. You're just going to get a lot of honey. It's a beeswax type of note too. It's like a beeswax type honey, so it's kind of waxy. It's very well-rounded, gourmand type fragrance. It's got a touch of florals, and it gives this like a powdery smell to it too. A bit of an animalics in the background to give it some depth. I really love the animalics, and it really makes this fragrance to me. Great quality and performance on the original, just outstanding perfumery. It's not cheap though, just no Zoologist is very cheap. But if you want it on a budget, Mirror Image has got you covered here. They got this Bumblebee. It's almost spot on. I mean, crazy close. Performance is really good on the Bumblebee too. Smells really high quality. Almost like the original. Like I said, it's hard to tell the difference on a side-by-side, even as they transition. So great job Mirror Image on this clone of it, and a great job on the original from Zoologist. This does remind me of being in a meadow full of blossoms right next to a bee honeycomb with bees buzzing all around. Super relaxing and comforting. I'm not a big gourmand fan, but this one is great. Excellent artistic perfumery here. I really love Zoologist, and this clone of it is amazing. Hats off to Mirror Image and Bumblebee. Next up is one of my favorite Serge Lutens, and I love that house, Xerjoff Peau. It's a fresh baked bread with a lightly spiced apricot jam type of fragrance. A bit of a lactonic accord in it too. Really comforting and relaxing. Unisex to me. And I got a couple budget options for you here, because this one ain't cheap. It's hard to get too. So first I got one of the generic Parfums version out of Kuwait. They'll mix the oil up for you, or you can just get the oil, mix it yourself. Really almost identical, 95% close, almost spot on. And then the Taif has this brioche vanilla, and it's about 60% close in the open, just for the first like 4 or 5 minutes. But as it dries down, it gets about 85% close. A little bit of twist on the DNA. Doesn't smell exactly like it, but it's a nice budget option. So if you just want to get your nose on it cheap, the Taif is the easiest way to get a hold of it. Generics, the shipping and everything, it gets a little expensive nowadays, and with tariffs and all that, generics, not as good of an option as it used to be. But yeah, if you can get your nose on the original, this Serge Lutens, yeah, get your nose on it, man. It's a really nice fragrance, really original. Not a big gourmand guy, but this is just a fun, nice one to wear. It gives you this like comforting, cozy feeling, like you're hanging out in the kitchen with like relatives, baking bread, and serving up with some apricot jam. Not a big gourmand guy, like I said, but I love this one. This one's really great. I got this decan here of Amouage Epic Man. Opens with these slightly green notes. Then you get this frankincense and pepper that really lasts throughout the fragrance life. As it dries down, you get more oud, leather, and musk. Really is unique and epic, named well. A really nice myrrh notes in this one too that kind of mixed in, kind of come out in the mids. A good budget option is this Killer Oud Ethic. It's really close, about 85%. Quality not quite as high. You can tell there's a little bit of a quality difference here. And the performance is not as good. The original has really good performance, and this really doesn't. You're only going to get a few hours out of it, and you're going to have to respray it. But it gives you the experience, and it's a real close to it. You know, like I said, 85%. That's not bad for as cheap as this is. So, yeah, good budget option here. I got 10 milliliter of this Amouage Imitation Man. It's a really complex rose leather fragrance. It's unisex, but leans masculine to me. It's got some nice spices in it. It's got some florals, some woods, really well-blended, complex fragrance. It does have a bit of this like a vinyl plastic smell to it. Some people complain about that, but I actually like it. But I get what they're saying about that smell. It does have that, the way the notes kind of blend together. And if you want this on a budget, this Duo Betrayal is extremely close. Almost spot on with equally good performance too. Just a real grown and sexy type of vibe this fragrance gives off. Perfect for fall evenings out. I've been through a bunch of these little decants of this Amouage Jubilation 25. I love it. It's one of my favorite Amouages and one of my favorite fragrances, period. But the performance is so bad on it. Man, I just can't bring myself to buy a bottle. I'm eventually probably going to end up getting a bottle. But the DNA itself is just fantastic though. Why it hangs around. You're only going to get a few hours out of it, and that's what I don't like. But why it's there, man, it's great. It's an Oriental fougere type fragrance. It's really complex and addictive. It opens up with these balsamic, like blackberries, accords, and these sweet amber notes. Some real nice spices, florals, and woods. Real nice gentleman type of fragrance. Really good on fall evenings to me. The more dressed up you are, the better. I got two budget options here for you. Both equally good. Both smell really closely original. I got Alexandria Golden Rush and Dua Ecstasy. Both perform much better than the original. The quality and some of the nuances not quite there, but it's not a huge step down. They smell pretty nice. And these are good enough to me. They're kind of holding me off from getting a full bottle. So if you want it on a budget, Dua and Alexandria got you covered. Great fragrance. Get your nose on this scent profile. Roja Parfums Taif Oud, one of the slept-on ones that I really like. Starts off with these aldehydes, these warm, spicy amber rose tones. A bit of jasmine kind of comes in immediately too, followed by some musky oud, which is really well done. There's some vanilla, patchouli, and incense kind of comes in late. It's unisex down the middle to me. To some people this might lean feminine, but not to me, down the middle to me. Really complex and sophisticated here. This one works in the daytime to me because of the aldehydes and the freshness about it. Works for you at night too. The more dressed up, the better. Love this fragrance. And a couple budget options that are just stupid close again. I mean, these are crazy how close they got to this complex fragrance. So Mirror Image has one. It's his Taif Rose. I don't think he has a name for it. And this Dua Majestic Taif is almost spot on too. Great budget option. So yeah, get your nose on this fragrance, and here's two budget options if you want to get into it cheap. I'm a big fan of Parfums vintage fragrances. If you watch a lot of my content, you know that. This Parfums vintage Suave is inspired by La Nuit del Homme. Really close to the original. This definitely outperforms newer formulations of this fragrance, more like the old school versions. You get a ton of cardamom, that's what the fragrance is. A nice dose of aromatic lavender, just really aromatic lavender in this. Wherever you source that lavender is really nice. There's some bergamot in the open to kind of give it some freshness and a little bit of citrus tones. Drying down woody with some warm spices. Super mass appealing and versatile fragrance. Really nice in the fall, especially on date nights. Just a fall dumb reach fragrance to me. This is going to work anytime in the fall. Next up is this Cocktail and Scents from Fragrance World. This made me sell my angel share. I did a bunch of side-by-sides with these. Just crazy close. It just made no sense for me to own that. It really performs almost the same. The quality smells almost the same. Just stupid close. There's just no reason for me to own that fragrance, so I sold it. I had some other clones of Angel Share too. I had a bunch for whatever reason. I got an Angel Share kick, was trying other clones, but this ended up being my favorite one. I really like how close this is. There's plenty of other ones though that are good, but I like this one. This DNA is perfect for the fall, especially around the holidays. It's this warm, cozy vanilla apple pie with some cinnamon, some praline and woods at the base. Perfect for fall evenings. Unisex down the middle to me. Really good for date nights too. And that's it, man. If you made it this far, I appreciate you hanging to the end, and appreciate you watching.
Fireman's popper, bottles on the dresser, Vincent stay flexing, you can call him the professor. Got notes in his pocket, musk in his veins, citrus on the wrist, woody notes go insane. Crack Julie punches, Amber got the kick, mixing it like a DJ, turntables wiki wit. Photo explosion, Vince in the whip, pull a rabbit out the hat, playing magic with these tricks. Vincent makes sense, what's the aroma? Vanilla